Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Wellman. I'm the first selectman of Simsbury. It's such an honor to be with you today and serve as Master of Ceremonies for our 2020 Hometown Hero Awards. And I wanted to begin by introducing members of the Board of Selectmen. Deputy First Selectman Sean Askham, if you could give a wave. Mike Payne. Hi, Mike. Chris Peterson, Chris, Jackie Batos, and Wendy Maxtudis. Great. Also, I wanted to give a big shout out to Tom Fitzgerald, who helped pull all of this together, and really appreciate your work, Tom. So I'm going to start with a little bit of audience participation. I wasn't sure how to kick us off, but I thought we could get everybody talking. I wanted to read a quote, and whoever can tell me who said this quote wins a fabulous prize. No, that doesn't really count. Everyone here is a winner. But seriously, tell me if you know who says this quote. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb agree to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics and physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. Who is that?
Was it Mother Teresa?
Not Mother Teresa, but someone just as great. He spent a couple summers in Simsbury.
Martin
Luther King. Fantastic.
Luther King.
So I thought that was a nice way to start off. Simsbury has been recognizing our hometown heroes since 1986, which was then, interestingly, the 350th anniversary of the state of Connecticut. We've been recognizing our hometown heroes in Simsbury every year since, including this year, which of course is our town's 350th anniversary. And this is just one of the most meaningful ceremonies that our Board of Selectmen participates in each year. And I can't tell you how badly I wish that we could be in person today. Honestly, it's why we've put this off since May, hoping that there would be a time when we could feel comfortable being together. But I really do look forward to the day when I can shake your hand and congratulate each of you in person. But make no mistake about it, Simsbury is the best town in the state of Connecticut. And I am not just saying that because I have to. I really believe it. We live in the best town because, one, we're blessed with natural beauty. We have some of the best schools in the state, and that's all true. But I really believe that the secret sauce that makes our town what it is you. It's Katie Kostolnik, Rob Cushman, Margaret Diachenko, Jim Fleming, Ann Long, Jean Miles, and Gail Ryan. It's people who get involved in their community to make our community a better place to live selflessly. Whatever we do in our town, much of it is championed by the Board of Selectmen. It's enabled by the amazing employees we have who serve our town. But I believe that the energy needs to come from the community. And it's your energy that makes Simsbury what it is. Before we get to the awards, I wanted to share that we have an extra special gift that we'll be sending each recipient. Our 7 hometown heroes will be among the first to receive a commemorative copper-plated medallion that was designed by an artist especially for Simsbury's 350th anniversary. It's beautiful, and it weaves together, of course, the Hugh Blind Tower, the Sycamore, the Farmington River, and it has elements of our agricultural history, open space, etc., all in a 3.5-inch diameter coin, essentially. And we'll be sending those to you along with the Hometown Hero certificate. So without any further ado, Wendy is going to be introducing our first Hometown Hero. Oh, you're muted, Wendy.
Not a good way to start.
Yeah.
Hi, Katie Kostolnik, up in the right-hand corner of my screen. I'm going to read the bio. And then just to add a couple things, Katie Kostolnik founded and is overlooking the Facebook page called Sewing Face Masks for Farmington Valley, Connecticut. This webpage is designated to coordinate people willing to sew masks for healthcare workers, their families, and communities in need. Under Katie, this group's membership grew to 1,425 members. The operation shifted just from her front porch. Was it really your front porch?
It really was.
From your front porch to several different locations as its size increased. As of September 8th, the group was responsible for the delivery of over 45,000 masks. Katie is a Simsbury hometown hero because she did not hesitate to act when she saw a need for action in her community. And I do want to add a couple things. I Googled the face, because I had been on the Facebook site. You were written up in the Current, you were on WTNH. I just saw that a student at BU signed up to make masks for you, which is my daughter's alma mater. And I mean, I actually got a mask from you because someone on the Democratic Town Committee was sewing for you, and she offered us masks, and they were great quality. And I just want to say that thank you so much for meeting the need for our town residents through this whole pandemic and creating masks for everybody before they were really available to purchase. So thank you for being a hometown hero.
Thank you. It was so great to meet everyone in town through all of this. It was really an amazing experience.
Great. Thanks and congratulations, Katie.
Thank you.
Next, Jackie is going to introduce our next hometown hero.
It is my honor to introduce Rob Cushman. Rob is the founder of the Community Compassionate Response Team, CCRT. Under his guidance, CCRT established a website where community members can request assistance during the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the fundamental functions of CCRT is that they make regular check-ins on those who might need assistance. CCRT is partnering with Fitzgerald's Foods to help with processing and distributing delivery food orders. Rob not only oversees CCRT functions, but also makes deliveries himself. He is a Simsbury hometown hero because in these challenging times, he is inspiring others to focus on compassion. Thank you, Rob.
Thanks.
It was really a team effort, but I helped get it launched and continued to work with it throughout the time. Fortunately, the CCRT is winding down as the needs that we were responding to have shifted, but we're exploring the possibility of doing some additional new things as the needs continue to evolve.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. Chris Peterson is going to be introducing our next hometown hero.
Thank you, Eric. Folks had the pleasure of bringing forth this wonderful person, Margaret Dyshenko. Ms. Dyshenko, also known as Marge to her family and friends and those who've been blessed to work with her in town, served as a Simsbury Civitan Club president. For several decades under her guidance, Simsbury's Civitan Club focused their work on individuals with developmental challenges. Ms. Dyshenko has coordinated a number of fundraisers that have assisted those in need in the community. She was a matron of the Order of the Eastern Star, president of the Simsbury Women's Club, chairperson and board member of the McLean Auxiliary. But more than anything, Ms. Dyshenko is known as a person who dedicated her life to helping others. That's why she is a Simsbury hometown hero. I don't know Marge personally, but I'm sure that in my family's 60 plus years in town that she has touched somebody directly or tangentially that was important to us, or certainly was a member of the community. And I think that, I know those of you who know me pretty well, I talk about service quite often, and that this town is made up truly of volunteers. And when we really peel back what our town, the essence of our town, it truly is, I think, volunteerism, and how many people are so engaged and make the difference. And if you can, I didn't do a good job reading it, but when you look at this level of involvement, it's quite amazing in that we've been truly blessed to have Marge as a resident in our town, and how many people were were truly impacted by her. So I want to say thank you to her and her family for their commitment to the town of Simsbury. And she truly is a hometown hero. So thank you.
Next, Mike Long. I'm sorry, Mike Long. Mike Payne is going to introduce our next hometown hero.
Thank you, Eric. Jim Fleming is a hometown hero. Jim has represented Simsbury's interest in a multitude of different ways. He started out and spent, I believe, 10 years as Simsbury's state representative, and then he spent 9 or 10 years as our state senator. He then actually went on to a number of commissioners' positions within state government. He is one of the individuals who has actually received this award before. So he's a twofer, and he definitely deserves it. The last 8 years, he has been on the police commission and was chairman for part of that time too. He exemplifies, as these other folks do, what makes Simsbury special, and I couldn't be prouder to know Jim and thank him and his family for everything they've done through the years for the town. So thank you very much, Jim. Well deserved.
Congratulations, Jim. Sean Askham has the next introduction.
Thanks, Eric. I'm honored to give out this Hometown Hero Award. Ann's family is with us tonight. We all know Ann Long. Ann was a director of the Continuum of Care at St. Francis, the past member of the Simsbury Aging and Disability Commission. She was a board member of the Professional Advisory Boards in Community Health for McLean and the Farmington Valley Nurses Association. Miss Long was known as the first person to welcome a new neighbor, offer a helping hand, and of course was known for her famous Irish soda bread. She's obviously a Simsbury hometown hero because she's been was a member of this community, for over 50 years. And her kindness touched so many of us, including myself and my family. I recall a time when my first daughter, Eleanor, was born, and the Longs invited us over, knowing that we were a young family and we were at wit's end, not knowing what to do, trying to figure out being mom and dad for the first time. And Ann and Mike sat us down on a couch and just talked to us and made us feel so wonderful about being new parents, and shared some of their experiences. And Ann's kindness in opening up their home to us just really was something that impacted me 5 years later here. We very much miss Ann and her contributions, and she definitely deserves this Hometown Hero Award.
Mike, are there anything you wanted to share?
Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that very much. Of course, she was my hometown hero too. And it's so good that you can recognize people who do.
No, we can hear Mike.
Thank you. It's so good that the town recognizes people who aren't always in the forefront of everything and but are there all the time. And Ann was, I think, truly one of those people. So thank you. Maura, do you have anything to say or? No. Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate all your family's done for town, Mike.
Yeah. I have the opportunity to introduce Jean Miles. Jean was the first or one of the first volunteers with the Simsbury Loan Locker. The Loan Locker allows our residents to borrow medical equipment free of charge. Walkers, canes, wheelchairs. I'm sure she could list more things. It operates out of the Apple Barn. And if you haven't heard of it, don't feel bad. It's only been around since the beginning of the year. But as one of the first volunteers, Jean helped recruit about 24 additional volunteers, helped establish a protocol for cleaning and caring for the equipment. She is a physical therapist by trade. And, I reflect on the support that we've gotten from town staff, including Tom Taberski and Kristen Formanek in social services. But the Loan Locker is run and organized by volunteers. And two other people that I wanted to mention as well are Alan Needham, who initially championed the idea, and Ed LaMontagne, who embraced it as the chair of the Aging and Disability Commission. Alan and Ed, unfortunately, could not be recognized as hometown heroes because they serve in elected and appointed positions in town government, but I did want to ensure that they were recognized. Without any further ado, please give a round of applause to Jean Miles for her work on the Simsbury Loan Locker.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eric, for that introduction, mainly for mentioning Alan Needham and Ed, because truly the Loan Locker would not exist without Alan Needham coming to an Aging Commission meeting and pitching the idea. And it was just such a great idea that as a PT, of course, I jumped on his bandwagon. But since then, it is a couple dozen volunteers that turn on a dime to fulfill the requests from people's needs for equipment and to accept donations. So it's just so thrilling to be part of a community like Simsbury with such community spirit, with so many great volunteers. So if you need something or have something to donate, come see us at the Apple Barn. We'll be happy to see you there. And thank you to you too, Eric Wellman, because Eric was instrumental in helping us find that location. So it really has been a tremendous team effort. Thanks so much.
Thanks and congratulations, Jean. And Wendy has our final hometown hero recognition.
I'm off mute this time. Hi, Gail.
Hi.
Before I go into Gail's why she's a hometown hero, I just want to say that I met Gail last year. And before I knew anything of what she's done and why she's a hometown hero, I was able to see her commitment to action and doing things for the committee, for the town and community. So Gail has acted as a trustee on the Simsbury Library Board of Trustees for 28 years. 10 of those she served as chairman. As a board member, she was instrumental in designing and expanding the library and its completion in 2006, which we all know that the library is the hub of the town, and it's just a great resource to everyone. She worked to secure a HUD grant for the funding of self-checkout equipment, which is much appreciated. And Ms. Ryan has been instrumental in making the book sale a success every year. From May till August, Gail volunteers her time sorting out the books for the sales, which I'm sure we've all taken part in, bought, and donated. And she is a hometown hero because of her dedication to the library and our community. So I'd like to thank you, Gail, and give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Libraries are near and dear to my heart. I am a librarian, and I have loved the library from the first time I walked in 1976 in the little building, which is now the Free Library and Genealogical Library. But it has just been wonderful to work with the various staff members, 3 directors, and all the other wonderful volunteers that work at the library, book sale, and in the library itself. So thank you very much.
Well, that concludes our program tonight. On behalf of the Board of Selectmen, I want to share that you are really the life of Simsbury. So many things that we have in our town as we walk down Hop Meadow. Whether it's our Performing Arts Center or our Veterans Memorial or our Flower Bridge, and I could probably list 30 more things we have because there are people like you who had an idea and the passion and the expertise and in some cases the time to make it happen. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for our town.
Well said, Eric.
Thank you.
Other final words of wisdom before I let you all go tonight. Right. Again,
Thanks you to everyone.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Thanks,
folks.
Okay.
Bye.